I was written off in IT in rehab. I was there 6 weeks before I had a 6-week review. In that 6-week review, which I was in, with all my nurses, family and everything else, with a wheelchair with a headrest, dribbling like Hooch the dog, the consultant opened the meeting and said, "Thank you all for coming. I have nothing more to add." My trach is starting to blow as the emotional ability is kicking in and getting upset. All the therapists said, no improvement, no significant change. Second thing he said, and only the second thing he said in the meeting was, "Right, we need to discuss discharge to a nursing care home." At which point I had to be removed out of the room, very upset. From that point, from giving up until then, I decided, sod you, or I'll prove you wrong, you've written me off. And all I knew instinctively to get home, to be with my kids, to hug them, to run again, was I just looked at my body and visualized. It just came instinctively. I'm a lay marketeer, I'm not a doctor. And I sit and will. And I'll give you an example. It was a bit later on, but on this side didn't move for 5 months. And I used to sit in my bed, look at my big right toe and think, move, damn you. My head, just thinking, looking at it, thinking, move. Nothing happened for weeks, but after about 3 or 4 weeks, I got the slightest flicker. It was incredible. But for me, my thought process was, if I can make that move, that being the farthest from my brain, then game on for the whole of my other left side, whole of my left side. That's how I thought. So the goals then came. It was really ridiculously ambitious to walk out of hospital. I did that. It's on YouTube. To run again, I did that. I actually wanted to run before I could walk, but that's how serious I was. To eat Christmas dinner, to hug my kids, to be home before Christmas. These were all phenomenal goals from that event. So, just to let you know, when I came home, I was sent home with 6 weeks I had with a community stroke nurse who used to come twice a week. And I'd have to wait in for her. She'd often be late. And she used to come in. I was 13, 40, if you like. And at the time, I was in a wheelchair. And she was practicing with me, standing up and sitting down each time she came. Now, within 3 months, by my first anniversary, I wanted to run again. How the heck was I going to start running if all I did twice a week was sit up and down like forgive me, an elderly stroke patient? So I binned her. I took matters into my own hand. I blagged something at the gym, which I haven't got time to tell you about, but it was my lifesaver, actually. I never thought it would happen. And you know what? When I left hospital, I left on crutches, with able to walk 100 so yards, which I did. I was in a wheelchair. From a wheelchair to sticks, it took me 6 weeks. From sticks to no sticks, 6 weeks. And on the 6th of February 2011, a day less than a year after my stroke, I did this. Off we go. Go on, Kate.